Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes, and I'm back today to share with you guys the May scent and warmer of the month for May 2024. So if you're newer to Scentsy, Scentsy does a limited time offering every month. They will create a fragrance and a warmer, and they will debut it for the month at 10% off. The fragrance does come in bar, pod, scent circle, and room spray. So there are a couple different products that you can get the fragrance in, and they are at 10% off the first month that it debuts. And then if supplies last, they will continue on for a couple months after that until they sell out and Scentsy pulls them. So this month from April, we had the Sunshine Mango and the Rainbow Warmer. But for May, we've got a warmer that they've done in the past. This is just a new color. And then we've got a really nice floral scent. So we'll go ahead and talk about it. And Scentsy consultants, they can subscribe. It's not something you're required to do, but you can either sign up to do just the scent of the month or the scent and warmer of the month. So if you do just the scent of the month, you do get 7 wax bars of the scent. You also get it in a pod pack. You get 50 of the scent of the month brochures, and then you get 72 rub and smell stickers that you can use for marketing purposes and things like that. Now, one of our subscribers wanted me to do more like hack videos and stuff, and as like for consultant purposes. And I've got one that I wanted to mention in this video because it has to do with the scent of the month warmer kit. So I don't always subscribe to this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. What I like to do as a consultant, and totally fine if you guys don't want to do this, because honestly, you work your Scentsy contract how you want to work it. Some people, like myself, are just in it to make money to cover their own wax addiction. But I do allow the people that follow me and that are on my Facebook VIP group the opportunity to kind of get the scent and the warmer ahead of time. So what I do is, once we know as consultants what the scent and the warmer is going to be and we have those marketing images to use, I will share that on my VIP page and let people know, hey, this is what's coming. I usually do that around the 10th of the month because you can sign up for the kit on the 14th. Is it the 14th or the 15th? I can't remember. I think it's the 14th, and then the 15th, in the US, the 15th day is when it ships. So if you sign up between the 14th and the 28th, so let's just say you wanted in on this one, you would have had to sign up between April 14th and April 28th to get the May warmer and May scent of the month. So what I typically do is I send the images on my Facebook page and I say, hey guys, spoiler alert, this is what the, May scent of the month and warmer of the month is going to be. And I do a little description on the bars and then the warmer. And then I let people know, hey, I have one available as early access. If anyone is interested in grabbing this early, drop a comment and I'll sell them my warmer. It's totally in compliance to do that. Sometimes I'll get hits, and then if I do have somebody that wants it, then I know, okay, I'll subscribe to the warmer of the month kit because I've already sold the warmer. And then what I also do is I usually will offer 6 of the bars. I usually keep one for myself, but I'll offer 6 bars up for grabs too for them to buy. So if I can realistically sell all 6 bars and the warmer, then I'm all set, and I don't care that I signed up for it because I got my money back for it and all of that. So the only reason why I signed up for the scent of the and warmer of the month kit is because, one, there's a separate incentive that consultants are doing right now that you have to do a task every month. And for the month of April, it was signing up for the scent and warmer of the month. So I was at least going to at least sign up just for the scent of the month, because I figured the scent description, it did relate to a lot of my local customers, so I didn't think I would have a hard time pushing the other bars onto them. So that way I didn't have like a huge stash just sitting here doing nothing. But the warmer, I actually sold it to two different people. One person wanted the warmer and the other person wanted the accessory that came with it. So I've had two people that were able to get it, and I just split it up. So that was actually pretty neat. And the first time I ever did that. So, all right, I'm done rambling now. So I hope that was like a little, quick consultant, like how to turn your perk into dollars for yourself type of thing. So, all right. So this is the warmer and scent of the month for May. So we've got the pink retro truck, and Blooming Marvelous is the fragrance. This retro truck, we've done it before. We've had it in red with a Christmas tree top. We've had it in blue with a pumpkin lid top. We've had it in white with a pumpkin lid top. That was just most recently in the Harvest collection. And then we did have the black retro truck in a earlier Father's Day collection. I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which. So now we've got the pink one with a tulip delivery lid. So if you have any of the other lids, like from the other trucks, those will go on this pink retro truck. They will fit. They're interchangeable and all of that. Unfortunately, there is no news. The flower lid will not be sold separately. I tried getting a hold of consultant support. I tried to get them to answer my question, and they were completely vague about it. They basically told me in my conversation with them that during the month of May, it was not going to be available to be sold separately. So if you wanted the flower lid, you were going to have to buy the whole warmer and get the pink retro truck with it. But then they were kind of cryptic, and they said, check back after its promotional period to see if it could be sold separately. So they kind of like left it up in the air, like there might be a possibility that it will be sold separately. They were like cryptic, and it was like 3 different consultant like support specialists that I talked to, and they all like pretty much had the same like cryptic message like in their little chat box. So I don't know, you guys. I would say, if you have the retro truck and you're really not interested in getting another retro truck, but you really want the flower lid, check back in June and see if you could, buy it separately. This is my thought. I think, and don't quote me on it yet, I think it will be available separately, because if you were to buy it, right, and the lid broke, like how would you replace that lid? Like you would have to be able to buy it separately, like you would any other warmer lid. That's just my thought. But like I said, don't quote me. I don't know if we can yet. They were very cryptic in their answer to me. So it is an element warmer. It is 8. I do believe it's 8. We'll check. But I believe it was 8. And what I suggest with like these type of element warmers where it does come with like an enclosed lid, I honestly would keep the lid off when I'm warming wax, because I find with these style lids with the little holes, they don't tend to throw the fragrance very well. I've had experience with my Country Canister Warmer by Scentsy. It had a very similar lid to that, where it was enclosed and just had a couple pinholes on the top. It really didn't throw well. So then I just stopped using it with the lid, and it worked 10 times better. So that's just my opinion on those. So we'll go ahead and open it up. And like I said, I've already sold it. They are both aware that I'm using it in this video. So they're not mad about it or anything like that. Now, I do want to say that this in person looks 10 times better than it does in those stock photos. And that's why I always tell people, like, if you are looking at a warmer for Scentsy and you don't know if it's a warmer that you want, go on Pinterest. Go on Pinterest and just search the name of the warmer and then put Scentsy at the end and then hit enter. And just look at all the photos that other consultants have posted on Pinterest of this in like real life, like decor scenes. And I'm telling you, you will fall in love with warmers that you didn't think you were going to just based on the catalog picture. And this is one of those that it actually looks way better in person than it does in the catalog. Like, it really does. Like, in person, this actually looks a lot better. It doesn't look as cheesy as I thought it was going to be. And let's check the wattage. Where is it? Right there, 8. So it is an 8 watt. So not too bad for an element warmer. And then we will go ahead and put the lid on so that way you guys can see it. I'm going to do this video tonight. It's Thursday night as we are filming this. And I got to hand deliver the warmer but ship the lid. So, but I mean, look how freaking cute that is. So if you had like somebody that loved pink, like my sister has all pink kitchen decor. She's got a pink KitchenAid mixer, pink mixing bowls. She has a pink air fryer. Like, this would totally work for her. And I feel like if you didn't have the lid and you just had the pink, if you had like a 50s style like kitchen, this would totally work with it. So that is the warmer. I probably should tell you the price. So May 1st, when it becomes available, it will be 10% off at $58.50. That does get you the warmer and the lid. And then after that, on June 1st, if it's still available, excuse me, it will be $65. Hold, please. So I think that's the same price that the white one was in the Harvest collection. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's the price that it was. So yeah, so that's the warmer. And then we will go ahead and sniff the bar. I'm trying to like get this stuff out of the way. Okay, so I actually have had a chance to do first sniffs and warm reviews on the fragrance in the wax bar and the pod. So the scent is called Blooming Marvelous, and it is in the floral category. Scentsy describes it as spring blossoms dance in the sun alongside ripened red currant and gentle hints of golden amber. So I honestly didn't know what to think of this bar based on the scent description. I was like, red currant, amber, spring blossoms, like, what are we talking here, you know? So they do say that the top note is red currant, but you can kind of see in the picture here that there's strawberries, there's raspberries, and the currant. So they've kind of got like a mixture of different berries going on. And then in the mid notes, they say spring blossoms, but that kind of looks like peonies and tulips. I mean, that's kind of what those look like. And then you got golden amber as the base note. So on cold, when I smelled this on cold, oh gosh, it's so nice on cold. It really is. It is a very light floral scent. I do want to say that and put a disclaimer that even though it's floral, it is a very light floral. But it is a very soft, sweet, elegant, pretty floral. It reminds me of a softer version, like a softer, bougier version of summer holiday. So if you are missing yourself some summer holiday and did not club it, I feel like you could enjoy this one. Oh, it's so freaking pretty. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. So pretty. Okay. So I definitely really, really liked it on cold. I warmed it. I did a whole bar. So I actually did 5 cubes in my living room here. Because it smelled light, I wanted to give that extra cube to kind of like, give it some boost. And then I did 3 cubes in my upstairs bathroom. So it did not perform the greatest in my house. And I'm kind of sad about that. So in the living room, I could barely smell it. But it took hours to develop. Like, I want to say it wasn't until like hour 3 that I finally got a whiff of it. And I was like, oh, I'm starting to smell it. But it was still light. I think the greatest it got in my living room was like a 4 or 5 out of 10. And for a floral, even a lighter, softer floral like this, I was surprised by. Because like Sweet Amber and Freesia is a very light floral. And that performs like a champ in my living room. This one, it just couldn't build up that speed and that like strength quick enough to really be impactful. In the bathroom, it did do a little bit better. It still took time to get to be like noticed. Like, I'm like, come on now, it's been 2 hours, let's go. So it still needed time to build. But I remember I had got up like late in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and I went in and I can actually still smell it. So it did last a little bit longer in a smaller space compared to my larger living room. So it's so pretty though. Oh my gosh. I hate to like give it a bad review, but unfortunately for me, it's just not club worthy because I did not get any performance out of it like I wanted to. And I didn't have the heat on. I didn't have any windows open. Didn't have any fans on. So there would have been nothing to like really impact the way it was developing and like sitting and staying in the room. So, but it's so pretty. Like, I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this in the room spray and the scent circle in my car. I really do think so. I really wish it was an oil-based room spray, but I really got it on my next party, get the water-based one. So maybe if I close out a party next month, I'll grab a water-based room spray in this scent and see how it goes. But it's so pretty and elegant and sweet, and it's such a nice floral. Unfortunately, it's just not club worthy, and I don't think I'll repurchase it in wax. However, the Blooming Marvelous in pods is freaking fantastic. This only goes to show how a fragrance can completely change from product to product to product. And I've had this happen to me multiple different times. And that's why I'm going to start reviewing the pod in my Scent of the Month reviews, because this is like the 3rd time that a pod has performed better in the wax for a Scent of the Month fragrance. So I'm just saying. Just saying. So I did actually bring this to the office today, and I put it in my Scentsy Go in my office. I did both pods. Oh my gosh. So I love the Scentsy Go's because it's like instant fragrance. You don't have to wait for the scent to melt down and develop in the room. It is instant fragrance. So that's one of the reasons why I love the fan diffuser systems, because it is instant gratification. Like, you get that scent the minute you press the power button. This filled my whole office, and it was so nice. It is the same scent in the pod, in the wax. So it was still what I smelt on cold when this was diffusing. So that was good. But I got so many freaking compliments today about this fragrance. Everybody that walked by my office told me that it smelled amazing on the second floor. This thing threw out my office, down the hallway, around the corridor, and into the elevator. I had 2 faculty members tell me the minute they opened the elevator doors, they got hit in the face with this scent. And they said it was so pretty and so elegant that they loved it, absolutely loved it, and told me to keep warming this one. Like, they gave it a thumbs up. So I did not stink anybody out with this one, which was great because I've done that with quite a few scents. Midnight Masquerade pretty much killed everybody in the office, and they told me to shut my warmers off, so could not enjoy that one in my office. So that will be just a home fragrance. But Blooming Marvelous in pods, I would recommend. And if we could club pods, we can club it. We just can't get the always get my pod feature with Scentsy Club with pods. So it's pretty much you can get pods and club until they're no longer available. I am definitely going to stock up on a few of these so I can have them for my office. This I thoroughly enjoyed. Totally would recommend this. I would say in the wax, going back to the wax, if you are the type of floral girl or guy that likes Flower Child, Sweet Amber and Freesia, Summer Holiday, trying to think what else, even Summer Moonlight, I think you'll really like the scent, like the fragrance of this. I'm just hoping maybe I warmed it too quickly. Like maybe I need to let it sit a little bit longer because it does have amber in it. And I know amber scents do develop better as they sit too, kind of like vanilla does. So I don't know. Right now, I am more happy with the performance I got from the pods than I did the wax. So my opinion right now is going to be I'll pass on the wax. I'll definitely get more of the pods. That's my thought. But like I said in the beginning of the video, the fragrance and the warmer is not going to be available until May 1st. So if you are interested in getting any of the things I just talked about, the retro truck with the flower lid, or the Blooming Marvelous scent that will be available in wax bar, pod pack, room spray, and scent circle, you can definitely hop on my website, which is wicklesscandles.scentsy.us, or your consultant's website and place an order on May 1st. I do have several party links. If you are not already working with a consultant, you can certainly attach your order to that. It's not necessary, but it does help me purchase things like this to review, so that way you guys don't have to waste your money and review it yourselves. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and in the comment section, I'd like to continue the discussion. If you're a consultant or if you're a customer and got a sample of this from your consultant, what has your experience been? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Love to know. And what color do you think they should come out next with this retro truck? I think a green one, like a really deep emerald green. Oh, that would be perfect. With like a white Christmas tree lid. I would totally rock my decor with that thing. So thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed already, definitely think about doing so you won't miss my next video. Talk to you in my next one. Bye.